In this video, I will go over step-by-step process of creating t-shirt designs in Canva. And after my previous video, many of you have asked for that as well. So recently I came across a new thing. I have noticed these type of t-shirts are getting popular on Amazon. And if I show you the stats, you can see few of them are selling almost 400 per month. So after doing some research on Etsy and Amazon, I decided to create something like this. Now creating exact same design is of course not recommended, but you have to get your idea from something that is selling well already. Now I am going to create same design like that because it involves some complex design process. So without further ado, let's get started. Now our first step is to create design canvas. To get started, simply go to canva.com, and if you have not done yet, I would recommend to start with a pro account because it will give you multiple options while designing. So a pro account is $55 per year and it will give you access to unlimited templates, which can be a great help while designing. And there are also multiple features including fonts and graphics. Now after you sign up, go to the top right section, and in this section you have two options. Either you can choose from existing size or you can create your own from custom design section. And any of you who is not aware about Canvas, this is basically area where we will create our design. And different printing companies has their own size recommendation, which can be found on product pages or in FAQ section. And I have been using AutoDS for my store. So for t-shirts, they do have the size recommendation of 14 by 16 inches. So if you want to connect your own Shopify, Amazon or Etsy store with AutoDS, they do have 30 days free trial. And let me show you quickly how to do that. Once you finish sign up, you can go to the straight top left side to connect your store. And then go to the add store section, and here you will be able to select your own preferred platform. As I am going to use Shopify, so I will simply select and then I will continue. Now here you have the three options. Either you can connect your existing store or you can create your own by yourself or through AI. Now as I have already one, so I will simply choose this option and then I will continue. I have installed AutoDS already. If you have not done yet, you can simply install from here and it will link to your store automatically. And now you are ready to publish your designs on t-shirts. So to check the design recommendation, go to the print on demand section and then select your preferred product. As I am choosing 3005 Bella plus canvas, now here you will be able to find design recommendation, which is 14 by 16 inches at 300 dpi. Now let's jump back to Canva and start creating our design. So go to the custom design section, and here you can enter your own dimensions. You can also choose different dimensions in pixels, inches, millimeter or centimeter. And after that, go to the create new design and you will get a layout like this. So on our layout, first we will choose the color so that we have an idea how our design will look. Now most popular t-shirts are in black color, so I will go ahead with this color. Go to the top side and then choose your desired one. If you want to add multiple colors in your t-shirt, you can also create a new page by going here and then choose your desired canvas color. Now any design you create on a black canvas, you can later on copy paste and change the color of design according to the second canvas. Now here is the interesting part. If you want to create any banner or image, you can also use the background section on left side as a pro member as well. To select a background, you can use two options. Either you can upload your own image in upload section, or you can go to the background section to select multiple options according to your choice. Now after selecting the right color, our next step is to add elements and graphics. So starting from top, we have the design section. And here you can get the ideas from already available designs as well. For example, searching for t-shirts will give you multiple design options to choose from. So as a pro member, you are allowed to sell those designs commercially, but make sure you are not going to use them as it is. Let's say I want to use any design or element from Canva. Now I have to make some minor changes into the design to sell as my own. For example, adding the text or element to create a unique design. As I have design sample already which I want to create, so I will combine different elements and text to create one. First, we will have to add some kind of bracket which can be found in element section. And in this section, you will be able to find graphics, photos, videos, or animations. So animations can be in the form of videos, as we are creating a t-shirt design, now I will choose the static by going into the settings. So that by doing this, we can skip animations in our search. Now some of the elements are free and some of them are pro. The pro elements will have a symbol like this and others are free to use. Now as we are looking for a bracket, so it should be in the graphics. If you find something similar you want to add, you can also search for more elements like this as well. So after doing search in element section, I was unable to find something I was looking for. Now I will create my own and I will show you how to do that. Now as you can see, this bracket can be made by adding some kind of line. So I will find a line to adjust in a bracket type of design. And these lines can be easily found in shape section. So after choosing the line, you can also change the color from here, and then you can also even manage the width and type of line as well. But make sure when you are adjusting the size, the dimensions should be accurate and balanced. Now our top line is done, and after that we can add a vertical line. Simply copy and paste and then adjust accordingly. Now the same process we can do for our below horizontal line as well. So by positioning them in right place, our first bracket is now complete, and if you check, it is looking same like this. And after repeating the same procedure for second bracket, our first part of design is completed. Next we have to add another element, and this can be easily found in element section. Find the exact element you want to add and then change the color accordingly. And after that, we can also adjust it in the middle by putting into the right equal distance. But here is the thing, some of the elements you will not be able to change the color because these are non-SVG files and we don't use them in designs. So SVG files, which is scalable vector graphics, use mathematical formulas to adjust the size. And when we use them on a bigger scale or stretch them, image quality remains the same. And all the elements which has the option to change the color are SVG files. But if we talk about non-SVG files, they can be used in designs. But better is to avoid those because they lose the quality most of the time when we use them on a bigger scale. And all the elements which don't give the options to change the color are non-SVG files. Now after adding this element, our next part is to add the text and text effects. So Canva has a lot of text designs and features to add in your designs. Same like design and element section, you have a lot of options to choose as a pro member. Simply click on add text section, and after that your text will be in a font which you have choose already in your Canva settings. Now as you can see, I have selected Open Sans for my text and headings, but you can also choose any other font by going into the drop down menu, and then you can also search for the right font you are looking for. And now for my top text, I will choose the font Archivo Black. And then you can also change the text color by going here. Now at the end, make sure to adjust the text box according to your text size, because by doing this, it will help you to adjust the size when you are going to position it in the center. Now after adding the text, I will show you how you can use different effects and how even you can rotate the text. Now as we are creating the design, so animation is not necessary and we can add the effect by going into the effect section. But make sure to choose transparent effects to avoid any hassle while printing. Now once you have choose any effect, you can also increase or decrease the thickness or transparency of text as well. So as I told you earlier, always avoid these type of effects in your designing. Now at the end, you can also rotate your text in a curve or a circle as well. But at this time, I will leave it as a straight. So going back to the design, at the end we can add this text, and again we will add another text box, but this time we can also add simple text without bold. Now here is the important thing, you can also use multiple font sets for this type of design. Let me show you how to do that. Simply go to the design section, and here you will be able to use different font sets for heading, subheading and body. Now in my design for this section, I am going to use Brittany font, and we can now drag the text to the right position. You can also adjust the gap between words, and from here, if your text contains multiple lines, you can also adjust the gap between those lines as well. Now at the end, we have to add a last text box and some elements to look it more similar and unique what is popular on Amazon. Now to do this, I have added one more text box and choose a thick font. And after that, I have also added 2 lines on both sides as well. Now as you can see, our design for black t-shirt is completed. And if you want to create same design for white t-shirt, as I told you earlier, you can do that as well by simply adding another page. So our last step is to save the file and put it on a t-shirt. So we can now save our file by going into the top right side and then go into the download. We can save it as a PNG file and then make sure to save it as a transparent background, because saving our file without a transparent background will look on a t-shirt like this. You can see after printing it is showing the design on a canvas. But to make it look nicer, we can download the file in a transparent background and it will look like this when you are going to print t-shirts. And while designing, make sure to stretch the size to maximum so that it gives us a better quality. So now finally you can see when I uploaded my image on a t-shirt, my DPI is about 300, which is recommended by printing company to provide a better quality of work. So make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if my video helped you. If you have any questions, make sure to ask in comment section, and these are the few videos on screen which will help you to learn, and I will be back soon.